Hello everyone, I am Professor A.B. Zanzad from Kekewa College of Agricultural Engineering and Technology Nasik, working in Department of Irrigation and Drainage Engineering. Today is my video lecture on the topic flow through orifices and mouthpieces. So let's start the point. Orifice is small opening of any cross section such as circular, triangular, rectangular on the side or the bottom of a tank through which fluid is flowing. A mouthpiece is a short length of a pipe which is 2 or 3 times its diameter in the length, which is fitted in a tank or vessel containing the fluid. The orifice as well as mouthpieces are used for the measuring the rate of flow of the fluid. The classification of orifices. The orifices are classified on the basis of their size, shape, nature of discharge, and the shape of the upstream edge. The following are the important classifications of the orifices. The orifices are classified as the small orifice or large orifice depending upon the size of orifice and the head of liquid from the center of the orifice. If the head of liquid from the center of orifice is more than 5 times the depth of orifice, then the orifice is called as the small orifice. And if the head of liquid is less than 5 times the depth of orifice, then it is known as the large orifice. Then second classification, the orifices are classified as circular orifice, triangular orifice, rectangular orifice, and square orifice, depending upon their cross-sectional areas. Then the orifices are classified as sharp edge orifice and bell-mounted orifice, depending upon the shape of upstream edge of the orifices. The orifices are classified as free discharging orifices and drawn or submerged orifices, depending upon the nature of discharge. The submerged orifices are further classified as fully submerged orifices and the partially submerged orifices. The next point is flow through an orifice. Consider a tank fitted with a circular orifice in one of its sides as shown in figure. Let H be the head of the liquid above the center of orifice. The liquid flowing through the orifice forms a jet of liquid whose area of cross section is less than that of the orifice. The area of jet of fluid goes on decreasing and at a section CC, the area is minimum. This section is approximately at a distance of half of diameter of the orifice. At this section, the streamlines are straight and parallel to each other and perpendicular to the orifices, perpendicular to the plane of orifice. This section is called as vena contracta. Beyond this section, that is beyond the vena contracta, the jet diverges and is attracted in the downward direction by the gravity. Now consider 2 points 1 and 2 as shown in figure. The point 1 is inside the tank and point 2 at the vena contracta section. Let the flow is steady and at a constant head H. Now applying Bernoulli's equation at point 1 and 2, P1 upon rho g plus V1 square upon 2g plus Z1 is equal to P2 upon rho g plus V2 square upon twice g plus Z2. But we know the Z1 is equal to Z2, hence P1 upon rho g plus V1 square upon twice g is equal to P2 upon rho g plus V2 square upon twice g. Now P1 upon rho g is EH and P2 upon rho g is 0 as the atmospheric pressure. Hence it is 0. V1 is very small in comparison to V2 as the area of tank is very large as compared to the area of the jet of the liquid. Hence H plus 0 is equal to 0 plus V2 square upon twice g. Hence we get V2 is equal to under root of twice gh, and this is the theoretical velocity. The actual velocity will be less than the theoretical value, theoretical velocity. To get more videos related to agriculture and agricultural engineering, subscribe the channel Agroneers. Thank you.